What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for this video I wanted to give you guys the #1 reason I've found so far as to why even at tier 3 Deadpool struggles to out DPS a level 70 well-built Winter Soldier, whereas if you took those exact same two characters and put them in World Boss Ultimate, Deadpool would completely annihilate any Winter Soldier. Like, I kid you guys not, a level 60 Deadpool in World Boss Ultimate would vastly out DPS Winter Soldier, but if you put the exact same two characters in ABX, it would be a completely different story. And the #1 reason for that is because of this third skill right here. I've actually found this and it's actually been pretty aggravating, I can't lie, but I've now realized why so many of you guys are being disappointed in Deadpool's ABX potential. And the #1 reason for that is because of the fact that this thing is actually not being applied for the full duration in ABX, and I'm going to give you guys multiple different examples as to why this is actually the case and why your score is actually so low. So let's jump into it. Alright boys, so I want you to keep a very close eye on what happens when I use the third skill here. So you can see for yourself, the all defense down is actually being applied, but once we get to about 5 seconds, boom, it's gone. It's completely gone, and watch what happens after I apply it the second time, guys. Look at that, it's up and it's gone immediately. I didn't even get a chance to click on it. Like, it didn't even last for a full second, guys. Like, check out this again. Look at that. I put it up and it's gone immediately. And I'm gonna put it up again and watch what's gonna happen. Gone. Okay? So this is the main factor that I've found so far as to why Deadpool's score in ABX is really not that good compared to how impressive he performs in World Boss Ultimate. And to give you guys a good comparison of that, let's take a look at what happens here when I use the third skill, guys. You see for yourself. I'm gonna keep my finger on the button, and that way you can watch the seconds tick away. Okay? You can see for yourself, I got the full 10 seconds. Okay? Now keep in mind, in certain stages, world bosses will have debuff removal or debuff reduction. So sometimes before they go into their cutscenes or after they come out of their cutscene, they'll refresh and remove all debuffs from themselves. But for the most part, when you're up against Corvus, you can see that you're getting the full 10 seconds. And that's why Deadpool is so freaking dominant in World Boss Ultimate, whereas in Alliance Battle, because the Frost Beast is just constantly removing the all defense down and you don't get a chance to stack it, that's why his score is not reflecting what you see with those crazy bars melting in World Boss Ultimate, guys. So you can see for yourself, for the majority of the fight, we're getting it. But Corvus right here, he started to refresh and remove debuffs from himself. And that's what I spoke to you guys about. But he doesn't do this for the entire fight like the Frost Beast does. He just does it a couple times, and then you go right back to normal where you can get the full 10 seconds, right? So that's why you kind of see those spikes in Deadpool's damage when you're up against him in World Boss Ultimate. And since I know some of you guys are going to ask what my score is on speed day using Deadpool, I'm going to show you guys two different runs. One where I use Miguel O'Hara as my leadership, and one where I actually use Deadpool's own leadership, okay? So I'll run through the build really quickly for you guys here. Just take a quick look, and then we'll jump right back into some gameplay, boys. Alright, boys, so we're going to play super aggressive and see if we can match that million that we got on no restriction day. I highly doubt it, but I'm gonna try to line up the proc as much as possible while being super aggressive. It just really sucks that you can't capitalize on reducing the Frost Beast defenses, because that's actually a really big way that you get the majority of damage out of Deadpool, because you just reduce their defenses and then you just hit the proc on one of your other skills, and that just makes it so he deals so much more damage. I also kind of wonder if we'll ever see the day when bleed damage actually matters in this game for like high level PvE content, because all of the bosses are immune to bleed damage. And if we could bleed them, that would actually scale the DPS of a lot of people like Wolverine and Deadpool, X-23, and those type of characters quite considerably, to be honest. Yeah, so there's no way we're touching a milli, guys. Looks like the most we're gonna get is about 650. Well, at this pace, 660. So I'm gonna have to try to be a little bit more aggressive, see if we can touch 700. Okay, we're gonna have to try and put up at least 300k in a minute. Come on, Deadpool. Let me touch that 700. I think 700 would be a decent score, because that's about what my Luna Snow gets, to be honest. I guess that's not so decent now that I think about it, for a tier 2 native to be doing around the same amount as Luna Snow. But then again, Luna Snow is an anomaly, seriously. That girl's a freaking beast. Doesn't even look like we're about to touch 650, let alone 700. I gotta freaking step it up, boys. I wonder if my ignored dodge is the reason why. I'm seeing quite a bit of dodge, but I really don't think the dodge is having that big of an impact. So for the next run, we'll test out Miguel. For those of you guys who think the dodge is the reason why his score is so low. Oh my goodness, just short of that 700. All right, boys, road to 1 million. Let's see if having Miguel as the lead is what it takes. I'm gonna play super aggressively, same as I did in my last run. Come on. You got this. I believe in you, Wade. A milli. Let's touch that milli. We're gonna have to pick up the pace by quite a lot if we want to touch that million. Yeah, the sadness in my soul, guys. It doesn't even look like we're gonna break 700 this time either. It looks like even having the ignored dodge isn't enough. Looking at the score, it looks like we're gonna score pretty similar to how we scored last time. So, did it really even matter what leadership we used? Is the 35% all attack basically the equivalent of 50% ignore dodge? Because that's what I'm getting from this. Or did I just play equally as bad both times? I feel like that's closer to the truth, guys. Yup, looks like we're gonna come pretty close to what we got last time. Wow! We actually beat it by 2K. Don't lie. Oh my goodness. But yeah, boys, that is all I have to really share for this one, man. Like always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on Deadpool. Also, let me know how high you guys have scored with him on speed day. And if there's anything else that you think I missed as to why his score is definitely not coming even close to what you can get with a Winter Soldier. Thanks for watching, boys. Peace out.